Where do we start? Hey man, it's Z, aka Z. Back to the Bucks. It's Top Tier Radio. Back again with another video.
It's Mo Mania.
Fuck that. We ain't even start with the handshake. Sorry.
You just have their own handshake.
Top tier. So we're gonna kick it off today. I'm in my crib. I let these people in my crib today.
In the sack.
I've never had this. This look like a party today in my crib, man. So today we got a whole lot of people that can introduce themselves for themselves. Do I introduce them for themselves?
No, they got it.
Heads or
Can I play my
tails?
Instagram too, in case this blows
You're
up?
talking.
Yeah.
You're talking early, so you go. You go.
Hi guys, my name is Zariana.
Yeah.
You can call me Zari.
Speak up. They gotta hear you over here. This is the mic. I'm sorry, we're getting out the trap today. All right.
It's like,
Hi guys, my name is Zariana, but you can call me Zari.
okay.
That's it.
Okay.
I thought, what happened to your IG?
Okay, yeah, follow me on
That's what IG
Instagram
forgot.
at ZARIYANAA. I think
Jeez.
it's 2 A's.
Did you spell it right?
No, yeah, I think it.
Yeah, like you said a lot. You might as well check it.
If it's not 2, it's 3.
Oh, it didn't.
Okay.
Hopefully I find it.
Okay. Corner. Oh, my fault. This y'all camera for
Yeah,
real,
facts.
for real.
Oh,
This
this
y'all
is
camera for real, for real.
Makes sense.
This y'all camera for real. So, do your thing.
Okay, move.
Okay.
Steve. That's like, you know me.
Yeah, I'm gonna put all their IGs in the.
Yeah.
Let's say you know what I'm saying.
AC, Anthony, Tony.
I'm saying Vaughn, aka Vaughn Stunner, you know what's up.
Yo, Von Stunner.
That shit, my boy.
Okay. So these right here, this is my college guy. These right here, high school, middle school, elementary school guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, middle school, elementary school,
Middle school.
Middle school.
You
It
tell
had to be
me
middle school.
Middle.
You
Middle
went to
school.
middle?
Had to be middle school.
Middle school.
Middle school.
Middle school.
So we're gonna kick this off. As everyone has grown up, we are all between the ages of 21 and 23 now.
24.
24.
Yeah.
We getting old, right?
Wait, who's 21 in here?
How old are you?
22.
Oh, you just turned 22. I forgot. You just turned 22.
Who's 21?
Okay. We're all grown-ups, all right? So, how has life after high school graduation been in reality compared to your image or dream of how it was supposed to go, or what was told to you about how it was supposed to go?
I feel like for me personally, it was more, I didn't really have a lot of realistic goals. I was real La La Land in high school.
Okay.
I was real La La Land. I didn't really like plan anything crazy, so I didn't really have like a image or a goal of something that I really wanted to do. I wanted to play football,
Okay.
but when I decided I don't want to play football no more, it's kind of like a.
Yeah.
So I was definitely say reality hit fast.
Yeah.
Like the real world definitely. You
No,
know,
for real.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would say I'm making a dream as I go. Like I currently have goals that I'm chasing now.
Okay. Anybody else would like to give their tidbit?
I can relate to him
Mm.
on a lot of levels when it comes to that, because I was like in La La Land as well.
I mean,
So it just took me some time to go through the motions of like life and like figuring myself out and stuff like that. So once I figured that out, then obviously, like you said, you're
Yeah.
going to achieve your goals and you have a lot of things just set. And you
Mhm.
know, it's a little bit different versus when I graduated high school, considering I even graduated during like the COVID time.
yeah.
So I was just really like stuck. Like I was just like,
Well,
I didn't have.
you didn't have a graduation.
I have a graduate.
You never
we
prom.
had
God, that's so bad.
Yeah.
That's
So-
terrible.
COVID babies out. Sad.
Yeah, right.
They didn't even get a little
Yeah, wrong.
celebration.
Yeah,
They-
wrong.
I mean,
no, we didn't have a prom. And,
Oh my
like, our
God.
graduation, it can only be like 100 people.
Yeah.
So like they had it in different days. So it's crazy to like be able to like point my parents out in the stands, and then on top of that, you can only bring 2 people.
Mhm.
So it was just a little. It was like a bittersweet moment because it was just like, okay, I'm graduating, and I didn't even get to do like all of
Yeah.
these things. So it's just like now my life is just
Like the senior year main events.
Yes,
Everybody
I
looks
didn't get
forward
to experience
Yeah,
any
yeah.
of that, and I'm just like mad about that too. But it's okay. I let it go.
Yeah, that sucks. I ain't gonna lie.
what about the people that ain't speak?
I'm not gonna lie, to piggyback off what they said, I definitely was in La La Land in like high school. Like,
Y'all all can't
I
be
think
singing. I'm not
everybody-
gonna, no. Time out.
I know.
We're not about to be doing this. Oh, I'm Lolly Land.
No,
too.
no,
We're not about to everybody sing.
Listen, bro.
agree with them, and then I'm giving my statement.
Yeah, I'm not whatever.
I got follow-ups.
Cut me off,
I got follow-ups.
You know what I think it was, bro?
Say.
To answer the other part of your question, bro, I don't really feel like the high school. Well, for me personally, not to make any excuses, but I feel like they didn't really. I didn't realize how difficult life would be after high school. Like they didn't really drill into me like you have to work, like money. You gotta get your bills in check. You
But
gotta
that's
keep
all
like.
schools though. All schools are like that. Unless you're going to like a tech school, like things
Yeah.
that have like classes that are like hands-on.
I be looking back
stuff
though.
like that.
At
That's
certain
a tough
times,
one.
like when you bring up stuff like this, like I be looking back, and I be thinking like, how much of a 16-year-old is gonna listen to that anyways? You feel me?
Oh, 10% of it.
It's like
They're
even
not.
if we really was taught, we would still be doing what we was doing. Like I don't know.
They would have to present it to us the right way, bro.
I don't know.
It depends though.
They would have to
Okay.
present it to us the right way. They would have to present it to us in a way that will make us want to achieve the goal. They'd be like, if you do this, this is how you achieve what you want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like show you how to be Zion 10 years from now. Like picture yourself 10 years from now. This is supposed to take you step by step of how that shit's supposed to go.
Okay.
And on top of that, more people can lock in because they know something they need for life. Versus something like math or English or something.
Yeah.
They're not gonna think like, oh, I'm like
Everybody
But
loves
if
that,
you,
right?
if you walk in like, yo, we're learning today about your finances, you're gonna need this to know how to do tax, blah 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 blah. You
Yeah.
don't-
Yeah,
so,
like, learning
bro, you
finance
coming like
taxes
that?
or
Some people are like, oh well, I
balance
need this. I really might
check
lock
or
it.
something.
And that's what kids do anyway, bro. Like it's just through fucking other shit like YouTube and media. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they just go through YouTube because it's more entertaining. Schools don't make it entertaining or, like I said, present it the right way.
Or they drag it out. YouTube 5-10 minutes in and out.
Yeah, bro. You got the dry old ass lady trying to teach you how to be better and like, bro, that
Yeah.
shit not gonna work, bro. You know what I'm
You
saying?
learn 10 minutes versus like 40-minute periods.
That get angry at you, you're not gonna listen to that person. You know what I'm saying? Not a hack. No, I'm not even saying nothing about hack. Bleed blue and gold.
You can't put no smut in our name, right? You can't do that to us.
Graduated.
You wouldn't do that to yourself, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
So after you realized, like, because y'all two said La La Land, right? So after you realized it was like La La Land, did you like put a plan in place
Yes.
to get where you wanted to go to?
Yes.
Okay, so how long did it take you to develop that plan?
I'm still in the motions of the plan. Like, I feel like when my plan succeeds, it's kind of going to be like where I want to be, I don't kind of put like a time stamp on it. Like if I do one thing at a time, I'm not going to like overwhelm myself with a whole bunch of things and stuff like that. I mean, how long did it take me? It took me some time. I won't lie. It took me some time because I was just like in a headspace where it was like, okay, if I'm doing this right now, like, is this something that I'm always like going back and forth on things because one of my big, like, I'm scared to fail in life. Like, even though like, it happens, you're gonna hit rock bottom sometimes, but you're gonna have to like work yourself back up to the top. I'm like so stern and firm of like, I don't want to hit rock bottom. Like, I'm just trying to, how do I explain it? Just like go through the motions of like, that's why I only do one thing at a time and don't kind of like stress myself out because I am afraid of like hitting rock bottom and dealing with all of that because I don't know how I would react if that makes sense. Yeah,
Too many
exactly.
things,
So you talk about overstimulated. Is this new world that we're coming into now? It's about to be 2024, right? Everything is super technological, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Everything is technology, right?
Yeah.
Everything is the new world, and all the prices for everything is going up, tripling, doubling, whatever. You feel me? Do you think that the new world is? How can I say this? A good space for us young adults of the new world to actually make a better impact for the next generations of brown people as like ourselves. Like,
I don't see why not, to be honest with you.
whys and whys not.
I don't really think like it just all depends on the person, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like you really are what you make of yourself. Like
I feel like social media and stuff like that makes it, for all these people that want to be social media people, yeah, it's better. But what about for all the people that are getting replaced by robots?
I was
You feel
just
me?
about to say
Like
that.
that's what's the real world like?
You just have to adjust with the times, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You just have to develop skills that can't get taken by a robot.
Your demands only go up.
But ChatGPT is like getting doctors through essays. You feel me?
Yeah.
Real talk.
College students.
But that's smart. That's smart on them. They're using something to get to the goal. You feel? You gotta use what you have, bro.
Nah,
Okay.
it's doing the work for you. It's not like you're actually like learning something. Like I'm on Google, like I'm reading this, like this, that, and third. No, ChatGPT is a handout. It's a handout.
But listen, bro.
It's a walking
It
handout.
depends how you use it.
It depends
though,
on how
'cause,
you use it, but most
like-
people use it as a handout.
Like when I go to school, there's people who just fucking use the shit and it's just like copy paste. You
Yeah,
feel me?
smooth,
Like,
yeah.
but then there's people who also use it to actually like learn,
Mm-hmm.
like ask certain concept questions,
Mhm.
certain shit. Like I learned like looking at the answers of certain shit. So when I
Mhm.
see the answer, like I can work to it
Mm-hmm.
on another problem. So like that's just how I learn. But like I use ChatGPT. I feel like every college.
So,
So I
like,
guess-
do you feel like it's gonna make people lazy or something? Like, you feel like it's gonna make people
Yes,
like
it does.
lazy?
It
Definitely makes people lazy.
it
How many
really
times
does.
we're the
That- it
grown-ups of
does.
the world?
It
All
does.
right, how many times do the grown-ups above the grown-ups act like the children in 2023 moving? What, bro? We done seen way too much of people's lives on social media. People that are trying to be celebrities or people that are celebrities are showing way too much of behind the scenes
that we don't need to know.
that we don't need to know. That's ruining legacies.
I was about to say,
Like,
some people are already
But
barely
as far
learning
as
this
what,
stuff
though?
now.
as far as what?
Yeah.
Scenarios.
Like as far as
Like,
Talking. All right, let's just say it like this. This is a terrible. I'm gonna make the stretch. Whatever. It was kind of like a secret in the whatever that everybody gets beat as a kid. All right, everybody gets beat as a kid. Not everybody, but a lot of people did. Right? Social media now, the warfare is going behind stage when somebody tweeting, "Oh, my kid blowing my da da da." Now you got a whole warfare on the net. Up back between us, you know what I'm saying, about nothing that in the real world. So a lot of people can get stuck in the internet world and how it's not connected to the real world, but make it connect.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
I feel like that's like the type of person you are and like how you're raised. Because what you just said, that's just people not knowing how to mind your own business. That's really all it is.
It
Is
can
there
be
money in
that,
your
but
business?
it can be from people just oversharing. Like
That-
how you
yeah.
how you handle your household shouldn't be online. I just feel unless it's a
Yeah.
positive
Yes,
thing.
some
Like
people
you should not be
overshare.
posting on Instagram you disciplining your child like
Yeah.
at all whatsoever. I see it on
Yeah.
TikTok all the time. Like you see parents like, oh, having a camera in their child's face. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
why are you doing this? Explain to me why you did this. And then you think as a parent you should go and post that on Instagram. Like that is crazy to me. Now you're causing all this trauma for this child.
Exactly.
Now you're not even allowing your child to be open with you and to be able to tell you things because of they're gonna think that, okay, I did this, I made a mistake, I'm still a child, and then you have a camera in my face, and then you go and share it to the whole world and get millions of views on it,
Yeah.
and then you get upset when people are in your comments saying, oh, why are you this type of parent? You shouldn't be doing that. I'm gonna call DIFUS. Like whatever the comments say, like you know. And then you put yourself in an uncomfortable situation as a parent as well, because what if somebody that does work in the social work, environment, and they see that and they think that they should get themselves involved in that because their child is unsafe.
Exactly.
You know?
Mad as hell. You get snatched up.
So yeah, that's how I feel.
So, I guess a great follow-up question to what you're saying is, do you believe that our generation is built to be better, worse, or the same type of parents as our last generation?
I think it all depends.
Definitely worse.
Me, it can go either way. Because I feel like if you're gonna, you know the things that, your parent does something that you don't like, and you know that you don't want to be that type of parent, if that makes sense. I feel like it's either you're gonna learn from what your parents did, or you're not. And I just feel like some people are just, they either follow after their parents, or they don't. And that's just how I think it is. That's how I think the new generation parents are as well.
But then you could say it could fall off if they fall after their parents because the new age parents, it's increasing amounts of like not as good parenting. So they're seeing more bad examples, and then that's birthing even more bad parents to come down the line. You know what I mean?
like-
You know what I mean?
What's your example of a bad parent though? Like there's no book on being a parent.
Come on,
There's
bro.
no.
I mean,
We're not gonna sit here and act like we don't know what a bad parent is.
I'll say.
No, my boy Steve Hop
Because I feel like the internet really just like televises that there's bad parents out there. Like I feel like the shit was happening before the internet anyway. Like there was probably way worse shit that we see on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, but now that we are so like accustomed to seeing that shit, like Twitter, you see that shit.
I'm not even saying from like a social media perspective.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's like, because like obviously I don't got like statistics right here, but teen pregnancy is definitely up.
Oh,
So
yeah.
then, just like in general, on average, just based off the numbers, teen pregnancy, like there's less percentage that teens are gonna be as good as parents as older, and then there's more teens, so that percentage even grows even wider.
But
That's what I'm saying.
Word.
Because everyone here probably knows how many parents like
Yeah.
like oldest in the room is what 23, and I already know off 10 terrible parents like off rip like.
well, I
Off
mean,
rip,
to
like.
speak on my experience and stuff like that, I did have a teen mom because my mom had me at 18. She got pregnant with me at 17, and she had me at 18. And I will never like speak bad about how my mom parented me, like you know. And that's why I'm saying like it doesn't. You can either learn from what you saw or you don't, and I just feel like that's probably what my mom had did at that time, and she just like, okay, this is how my mom raised me, whether it's not bad, you know, it could have been good, or whatever she took as being bad, and she applies that to how she raises her kids. So for example, like in, I don't know if it happens in like the Black community or, you know, Hispanic community, but usually we're not able to like voice ourselves without it being like disrespectful. No matter if you're being disrespectful or not, you're like, why are you talking back? Why are you talking back? My mom allows her kids to, you know, voice herself, you know, and even if it comes off a little strong, she still takes it and, you know, she, you know, accepts us for what we say. Versus if I was to have a conversation with my grandma, and because I'm so used to voicing myself to my mom, my grandma's like, so why are you talking back? Why are you getting smart? I'm like, I'm not. I'm literally just voicing my opinion. Like if you're saying something to me, then I'm gonna reply. That's just how a conversation works. I'm not talking back. So that's what I'm saying.
So I feel like for this
Oh my
segment
gosh.
of family, you feel me, that we just reached into, I want to wrap it to a closing by asking the men, because we got a lot of women.
I thought I was gonna get. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna get attacked today.
No, see,
Well, it's just starting.
We're not
though.
these
It's just
podcaster
starting.
guys.
It's just
We aren't these
starting,
weirdo podcaster guys.
It's just starting.
Asking my fellow brothers here, how many of us have She Spoke on the Mother? How many of us have that father connection? And what is the father connection looking for the next generation?
I mean,
Do you think we're set up to be better fathers? Because that's really where the where the house is. We're not gonna act like that's
it
not where the
really
house is.
depends on how you were brought up and your own personal character. Like I speak for myself, where I was raised in a single mother home, but at the same time my pops was there. He stepped into the plate. Yeah, they wasn't in the same house, but like I can go call him like, yo, I gotta talk to him about this. And as I get older, I can really talk to him about real life stuff and get real life advice and like really like learn from this. And I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because this is knowledge I can use for the future, not only better myself, but better my future at the same time. So like for me and myself, I think my pop's doing a pretty good job in helping me be a better person down the end of the road.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think it's more of like a culture thing of who you are, how you were raised. Because I don't think like society really can teach you how to be a father. Like I don't really see anything promoting that. Now, I mean, like y'all probably know like old school sitcoms or maybe like My Wife and Kids. Everybody hates Chris and Martin. You see how like a family dynamic should be, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't really see that nowadays. So I'll say decreasing. I would assume based on like statistics.
Yeah.
The good fathering would just be on like if you had a good family upbringing. You know what I mean?
Or
I don't know if I agree with that.
I mean, obviously, you could still be a good dad, but like, if you've never had a dad, or you're an immature person, or you're not a
it's gonna be harder.
mature adult, you're not
Okay,
gonna
so-
be a good parent.
So say for instance, like say if you had an absent mom, right, and you had a father that was involved, how do you think that you would still lack some type of emotional connections with your significant other in that way too?
If I didn't have a mother,
Yeah.
yeah. For
Yeah.
sure. I feel like I'd probably be a little more closed off. Probably, yeah.
Okay. Just wondering.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, what was the question? I want to answer this one too. That seemed deep. Why don't I answer? What's that one?
No, I'm saying like, so say if he had an absent mom, right?
Okay.
And a father that was involved, like, do you think that it would have an effect on your connection with your significant other as well? Because I know usually it's usually like the absent father thing and then involved mother type of.
That's also, I guess, goes back to what we were talking about, how it really is about how the man raised me.
Okay, but
Because
so
if he raised me on some G time and only man world, then I'm gonna be his dog, ride dog. But if he comes from we do love women, you feel me? Like then we would.
It
You
would
feel
definitely
me?
change for me. 100%. Definitely change. It would definitely
Yeah,
change.
it changed for me too.
Yeah, I kind of would. I can't see life without
So
mom.
high
I've
fundamentalistic
seen
person.
life without dad. I can't see life without mom. That's a different world. That's a different.
So
That's a different world.
I got
No,
hope
no,
for
no.
like our generation to be like good fathers.
Oh no, not at all. Not at
So
all.
far, I've been
Not
seeing a lot of.
I don't.
Yeah, it's G's.
No, I feel like
Jeez.
there's a chance.
Jeez.
I feel like there's a chance that we could be good fathers, right? As long as we don't lose focus.
It's G's. It's G's.
But
lose
put
focus.
what it is.
Lose focus. Yeah, lose focus.
Personally, I feel like
You gotta have hope. Somebody gotta have hope.
I'm a numbers guy. Like probably it's over, bro. It's over.
That's the thing, though. The masculine energy is
declining.
It's like the women are like super masculine and the men are becoming like very
Nah, but
feminine.
my mom was just telling us this earlier. I don't know if you listened. My mom was saying like women love power, they love status, they love this, that, and the third. And if it comes from a man or they can get it from themselves leading to a man, they'll take it. But the world 2023, like you saying, IG, this, that, and the third. But that's what I'm saying. Maybe if we lock in, focus, maybe look up instead of to our phones, you might be able to
G's,
Go
bro.
to the gym a little bit, exercise.
It's G's, bro.
do a little push-ups
It's
instead of
G's,
trying to
bro.
hump all day.
Like,
we might have a
and,
chance.
I think too,
you might have
it's
a
like
chance.
it's much bigger than just right now, like 10 years from now. You gotta think of everything that's
Flag
happening
on
now,
the play,
and all like the domino.
I don't think it's
effects
gonna be terrible. I don't think it's gonna be terrible.
Man,
I don't think it's gonna be terrible, bro.
it's G's.
I'm like very concerned. For the
It's
males.
also like the hidden agendas that society projects too.
That's on the parent to protect your child from, though.
Like, but how much could you
But-
protect your child from when you not handling business as a parent?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
We should talk about this.
Nah, yeah, it's the overlap.
And
Who's
if-
not
and
in
if-
the
and
household
And if,
for
and if
real.
you look
Yeah.
at
How
it
much is
number-wise
shown
too,
to them.
if you look
Yeah.
at number-wise, divorce rates for black people are higher than they ever been, and marriage rates are as low as they've been.
For sure.
So chances are, even if you have a parent, now there's gonna be even more kids that only have one parent most of the time to rely on one
Well, to
versus
be
two.
honest, the
So
black
that plays a role.
we're gonna be decreasing soon anyway. Like all these interracial.
Whoa.
Yes, that was Miss Trump. That was kind of wild.
That was Miss Trump is
Miss
crazy.
Donald herself. Daffy. I already-
It's true
She
though.
started getting crazy over here.
It's true
I'm
though.
listening.
Going extinct.
I'm
Do you
listening
know how
anti-black.
many-
But they
That
got rid
does
of
not make me anti-black.
minority population is increasing though.
Bro,
Minor-
you know how
minority
many,
population is blown
you know how
increase.
many interracial couples like are happening? Like,
Yeah.
That's what
there's gonna
Bro,
be
black is.
If anything, that
lot more options.
I was about to say, if anything, that makes more black because it's more.
a lot of options, but it's just gonna be a lot.
But it's not gonna be
Make
like
more
full. It's not gonna be
black.
like full
But
black.
make, yeah,
I want to
they
have
make
full
more
black.
I wanna
Minority
have
percent, man, it don't matter. You quarter black, you full black out there.
Yeah.
So
type shit.
Ask a person that is biracial. They don't feel that way. If you're a biracial person, they feel like they either belong. They don't feel like they belong in both.
yeah,
They
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like
To
That
society,
is true.
to society,
Everybody that I've met that's quote unquote mixed feels away.
And
They don't feel.
I think that's society.
They might. Oh, I like
hit
that
the government
side.
or hit the system. You're one side. You're not both. You know what side you are.
Now you do have to choose that.
You don't even get to
that,
choose.
that box. Whatever. Black, Hispanic, or Native. You got to choose that box. You got to choose a box. So I guess you have to. Well, that's one segment down, man. It's top tier. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. We got a whole lot more coming, man.
That first
What he said.
That was the first segment.
and
No.
We're not
Oh,
done.
I mean,
oh my god, I was about to say. I'm like,